Really long time to see, baby.
Oh, once again. Oh,
I love you.
I miss you.
Okay, since today is your special day,
I remember that.
of course, I'm your friend. And I would like to give you a surprise.
Surprise.
Yeah, close your eyes. Your hands. Happy birthday! This is for you.
Oh my god! Where did you get this from? Lipstick.
Well, of course, I do it myself.
Lipstick?
Yeah.
You do it by yourself?
Yes.
Impossible.
It is not impossible when
Yes,
you
it
want
is.
to try to do things. This method is what is called as DIY.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurhatika binti Tajuddin and she is
Nik Syazana Mastura binti Ahmad Zaini, and we are from group 706. Would like to present you a speech entitled Let's do DIY.
You know what is that DIY means? DIY is a method of creating, building, modifying, and repairing something without the aid of experts or professionals.
Yeah.
Here is an example of DIY. My presence. Okay. You know that nowadays we realize that not all things we can afford because of money crisis. Yes, we are poor. Hence, we will be able to own things without money, and we also can obtain something precious with only DIY. Specifically, DIY has a lot of benefits which can ensure our healthy, can gain new experience, and reduce financial budget. We become interested in this topic because we once remembered one of our lecturers said, which is Miss Wan. She said that students are very poor and always wasting our parents' money. In order to spend money wisely, we need to reduce buying unimportant things and start to create things with our own creativity, and we recommend that DIY is the best choice. Is it, Mas Tua?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Our first point is we can ensure our healthy with only our own hands. According to Maria Jeftik, in her book, she encouraged the people to take a large part of healthcare into their own hands without seeking help from doctors or experts. Yes, you don't need to go to the hospitals. Nowadays, technology became essentials towards our life, especially in medical. There are DIY mini machines that can detect symptoms of our disease without seeking help from doctors. These DIY mini machines can be obtained just from local pharmacy. Okay. You know that DIY mini machines helps us to monitor our health at home. I want to show you something. This Terumo is a trusted brand by medical professionals. Terumo provides us a lot of DIY mini machines products. I want to recommend you OK Sensei, one of the bestseller products from Terumo. OK Sensei. These products can help us to measure our blood pressure.
Okay, since you know that DIY mini machine is quite helpful, but since you know the symptoms and you detect it, we recommend that you seek the doctor's consultation for your own health.
That's right. Okay.
It is safer that way.
Next, I want to tell you that home remedies is also an example of DIY cure. It is also known as traditional medicine. Dr. Jamia stated that in 1999 alone, sales of herbal products worldwide had aggregated to US 18 billion. In the same year, the Malaysian market for natural or herbal products was estimated at RM 4.6 billion, with an annual growth projection of 15 to 20%. It shows that herbal products is being used by people widely. I'm sure that most of us has itchy and dry scalp hair, right? But now, don't worry. There is a cure for itchy and dry scalp hair. Instead of using chemical shampoo, it is safer to make and use an organic shampoo, which is a combination of lemon juice and yogurt.
Okay, I would like to share my experience. I have been using this organic shampoo for about 1 year already, which is that the combination of lemon juice and yogurt that has been said by Hatika just now. It is the result is quite remarkable, and it is totally recommended by me. That because it is not just only rinse your dandruff away, but it is also make your hair smooth and nice. It is totally good, so I really recommend that.
I also try. Okay. For your information, chemical deodorant that we use all day long can lead to breast cancer. Hence, DIY deodorant can prevent from breast cancer by combining these two ingredients, which are lavender hydrosol and lavender essential oils. It's just used based on lavender only. By saying that, it is proven that DIY products are safer towards our health. And remember, prevention is better than cure. Now that we know the benefits of DIY towards health, let's proceed to financial budget using DIY. You know that DIY is actually can help us to reduce financial budget. Reducing financial budget using DIY methods is proven by Dutch Market Insight 2006. The sales value of DIY finally showed growth again after 3 years of decline. The overall economic condition in the Dutch market improved considerably, and this had a positive impact on DIY. DIY is actually help us to save our money because materials that we use to create things can be found simply in our house. There is no need for us to go to the market to buy the materials. Even though there are raw materials that we need to buy, the price will be not too expensive.
Okay, now I will show you the example. Okay, the example that it is less budget that you can use is we can build a table by using recycled wood. That we don't need to burden ourselves to go and find table at the store, and we also don't need to waste our money for something that we can do it with our own hands. That since you can make your own table, so why bother you want to buy it? Okay. Thus, we can use our money for something else, or we can save our money for our future. Since I'm not married yet, so I need to save it for my wedding. Okay, sorry. Okay, sometimes a newly married couple have a difficulty in their income. Well, you know that most of them are really having this trouble, except for them who is someone who's rich, example anak datuk or some and many more. Okay, they don't know how to balance between spending and saving. Okay, this is where DIY play its roles in controlling their excessive spending. They can simply make their own furniture, such as chair for them to sit, table for them to eat, and cupboard for them to store their clothes. Okay, as we know that ready-made furniture is expensive because it is cost not just only the items that you use, but it also costs the salary of the carpenter that make the one who make the chair furniture. I'm so sorry, my mistake. Okay, you know that you need to pay for this salary and the item. It is quite expensive. So why don't we just use DIY? We just only need the materials than the carpenter. That because we are the carpenter. Okay, now that we can discover that DIY is quite useful in our daily life, especially in controlling our budget. Don't you know that you also can gain new experience with DIY? I know this is very fun. Okay, we can earn experience if we try to do DIY. What is that? What is that mean by gaining new experience? Okay, DIY is a method to discover hidden talent within ourselves by gaining something new. For example, me myself, I don't know that I have a talent to make a lipstick for her, but when I try that I want to make something that is new and something that I like, I discover it myself that I have that talent and I want to give it to her. Okay, DIY actually teach us to be a critical and creative thinker when we are in a desperate situation. For example, we don't have money to buy a bag, but you can have it freely without cost you any money. Like strawberry DIY handbag, which is made from an old t-shirt. Well, this old t-shirt is a waste product that you can use it. So, boom, it is FOC, free of charge. Okay. When we are in a desperate situation, we tend to be stressed out with problems which make us to think critically. Once we had detect the cause of the problems, like we don't have a bag to use and we also don't have money to buy a bag, we will think out of box in order to solve the problem, which is called as creative thinking or DIY. See that? Okay. If you don't try to make something by yourself, you'll never know what is your ability is.
Yes.
By doing DIY, you'll get to know your level of creativity, and who knows, you actually have a talent that can give you benefits to you. For example, making DIY products for business. So that means that I can sell my own lipstick that I made towards the people. Ching, 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 so I got the money. Okay, now that you know DIY is beneficial in our daily life. So, what are we waiting for? Come on, let's do DIY. Okay, let's do DIY. Let's do DIY to get a healthy lifestyle and a better financial budget. Moreover, we can learn something new with practicing DIY. Sorry. Okay, in Islam, wasting is prohibited because wasting is Satan's behavior. Hence, Muslims should not waste money and things for unimportant things. Okay. For the conclusion is DIY can ensure our healthy, reduce financial budget, and gain new experience. Okay, I think before I end our speech, I would like to sing a song to you,
Yes.
which that can, that can persuade you. At least it is entertaining, even though it's not good.
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's do DIY.